Yes, give me 5. Give me 5. We're going to try that again. Give me 5. Hands down, try that again. Give me 5. I'm looking at y'all in the back. All right, hands down. Students, go ahead and find your seat. Parents, we just wanted to give a big welcome to each and every single one of you guys for coming out to our 2021/2022 All Sports Banquet. I am Mrs. Francis. I'm the principal here at Edgecliff College Prep. And so on behalf of the athletic department and everybody, we want to have fun tonight. We want to celebrate all of our scholars for participating in athletics and whatnot. And special thanks and shout out to our athletic, oh, there he is, to our athletic director, Coach Simpson.
Testing. All right, so my microphone, work with me guys. All right, so first off, thank you guys for all coming out today and looking your best. I look around and I see a lot of my scholars that are usually in their school uniform. It is great to see you guys dressed up, hair washed, deodorant on, face wash. It's great to see that. Because you know, when the kids, when they show up with the same uniform every day, they tend to forget to wash the crest out their eyes. They forget to brush their hair. They don't even care half the time. So it's great to see you guys dressed up and looking your best. All right, so what we're going to do first. Testing. Scholars in the back, I need you guys silent as we're listening. Okay, so as we get started, I want to introduce a very special teacher / coach that literally took my vision of spirit, cheerleading, sports, spirit on the sideline. I want to introduce a very special teacher that helped bring that vision to life. All right? I want to introduce a very special coach of mine. We have Miss Gloria Williams. You guys make some noise. All right, you want to come on up, Miss Williams? Okay. Yeah, so Miss Williams, she's going to introduce and give the awards out for our spirit / cheer team.
Thank you, Coach.
Also, if you were on the 2021-2022 spirit team, make your way up to the front. Come on up here.
Woo, nothing!
We'll have you guys on this side, shoulder to shoulder, right over here.
I should have been recording. Well, let's just say when Coach asked that we create a spirit team / cheerleading squad, it was kind of like, but the ladies were super excited. This year we will consider a club, but next year, you guys, we are a real deal cheerleading squad. So y'all get ready for some uniforms and a pep team and a dance squad because they pride themselves this year, and we're going to show y'all like we're going to come up next year, okay? Remember we draw the freshman cheer interview? Coaches and picture too. Come on, baby. Megan Barnes. New Spirit. Exciting. Santiago. Let's go, Spirit. London Cooks. New Spirit. Anna Garcia. Junior Varsity. Nancy Moreno. Marcela Taylor. Samantha. Awesome attitude for cheering. Kelly Hall is absent. She has much dedicated. Yasmin Davis, awesome attitude. Myla Bay. Myla Bay, that's good. Lacy Shaw, Captain's Award. Captain's Award. Audience of Outdoors, nice to meet you. Samantha, you started out with us, baby. You want to come to your head? Come on, Nicole, baby. Okay, well, she's a little late. You want the baby? I just want to say, ladies, I was very, very proud of you all this season. It has been a blessing to be your coach, along with Coach Simpson. We are getting ready for cheer camp coming up May 16th, so get ready. Thank you all. It's been an awesome year, and congratulations on the school team.
Hey, dance team, stand real quick. All right, so we're gonna have you guys take a quick picture.
Oh my God.
All right. All right, everybody make some noise for Steward Slide 2.
Yes. Scoot your ass over.
Okay, so we're not gonna use a mic. All right, so for the next part of our sports banquet, scholars, give me 5. Hands up, sounds off. Hands down. Okay, so for our next portion of our banquet, we're gonna introduce our fall sports teams. All right, so if you were a part of our volleyball team, you need to make your way up here to the front. Yes. All right.
So it's short. No.
All right. Okay, now this group of girls. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys, and I was transparent with these girls from day one. I have never coached volleyball before. Not one day in my life. I've never played volleyball. I've watched a little volleyball when I was in high school and middle school, if I had friends that were on the team. But all in all, I told the girls from day one, hey, this is my first time. This is a lot of y'all's first time. Let's work together and make this thing happen. all right? And from these girls, with 2 years of work, we went out and we became the most winningest team in idea history so far. So you guys make some noise for these girls. All right. All right. So, first off, when it comes to the sports, we're giving out 3 awards per sport. First award, MVP, most valuable player. Basically, what that means to me is that you're not only just the best, you don't have to be the best skilled person to become the MVP. This is just somebody that shows up every day. I don't have to worry about them not making practice. I don't have to worry about them giving up on me in games. There's somebody that's a game changer and somebody that leads our team. That's who I call my MVP. So you guys make some noise for Lacy Shaw. All right. Lacy Shaw was the only person on my team who had club volleyball experience. So she was somebody that I leaned on a lot when it came to rules, anything. I was like, hey, Lacy, hey, so when it comes to this, what do we do? And then she was like, Coach, she was real patient with me because at the end of the day, I know how to motivate the girls, but I just need to learn a few things when it came to rules. So Lacy was my right-hand man on that aspect, and I appreciate you for that a million. All right. So now, the second award that we're going to give out for each sport is sweating the small stuff. All right? And that's why we have these sweats over here. All right? Because these athletes, which I wish I can give it some more, but I'm choosing 3. These athletes are ones that show up on the games and they work their tail off. If I say, hey, do this, they're doing exactly that. If I say show up at this time, they're showing up at that time. If I say wear a certain color, they're making sure everybody's wearing that same color. And the person that I'm giving this award to is somebody who I remember, and I know you girls all remember this when I was saying that we need to work on our blocks up at the net. I was practicing, I was trying to get London Beer to do it, Andrea, Nyla, Kamara. I was trying to get all my girls to do it. And nobody was able to do it in the game except for this one person who was the least likely that I expected to even do it. You guys make some noise for London Powell. London Powell. All right. Last award is going to be the most improved award. This award goes to somebody who I evaluated from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And if they were here last year, it's somebody that I saw the growth from last year to this year. All right? So this person is a new student to our school. But what I noticed over the summer, she was busting her butt every single day. Bumping that ball against the wall, bumping that ball against the wall, serving that ball against the wall. And I told myself, this girl is somebody who I really want on my team. And I was talking to her mother, and I was telling her, hey, I'm going to push your daughter, and I'm going to keep your daughter in every single sport that I can. And this girl that I'm going to call out, probably already knows who it is, can only do about 7, 8 push-ups. And on our push-up test, she ripped out 30. So that's just an example of how hard she works. Make some noise for London Beer. All right, so everybody make some noise for the 2021-2022 volleyball team. All right, let's get a picture. Let's get a picture real quick, and then you ladies will be able to go on back. And while we're doing a picture, if you are on a flag football team, flag football travel team, come on up. Okay, there we go. All right. Come on up, guys. Come on up. Intramural as well. Intramural and travel. Okay. Okay. All right. Soccer. This football. You're with soccer. All right, guys. Okay. All right. Now, flag football. Let me tell you guys something about this group of guys. Football is something that I do. This is something that I have experience with. And dealing with a bunch of these kids for the past 2 years has been a blessing. The first year, we had a lot of success. Second, we struggled a lot. But the way we finished out the season just capped off on what to expect this upcoming year. Because not only did we come this close to beating the state championship team, but we got better every single week. And that's what I can ask for. That's all I can ask for. All right? We got better every single week. And I guarantee you guys that going forward, this football team is going to make a lot of noise. All right? All the work we've been putting in ever since football season and all the work that we've been putting in is going to pay off. All right? So, first off, I'm going to name the MVP for our travel team. This kid, man, I could write a book on how much our kid. He shows up every day. He holds everybody accountable. He busted his butt and played every single sport last year. Was running his dad crazy because he had his dad up here all day, every day, and it was the same this year. This kid not only caught 4 interceptions, scored 5 touchdowns, and led this team all year long. Make some noise for Jaime Sierra. All right. Jaime Sierra has been a pillar of this sports program. And I just know for a fact he still hasn't even hit his growth spurt. He's still young. He's still young for his grade. So this kid right here, it's just nothing but up from there. He doesn't ever use an excuse. He's never making excuses. Always busting his butt. And until today, he was my #1 fitness with the fit score. Somebody passed you today. But he's second overall in the most push-ups, the ability to run, the ability to do sit-ups and squats. So he's #2 in the whole school. All right, now for the Sweating the Small Stuff Award. All right, this kid, man, how can I make a long story short, man? I love this kid. I do. I love every kid, but just to see the growth from last year to this year, I wish I could just show you guys film of how small, skinny, and little this kid was last year and how he turned it around, grew almost my height, and scored. He scored 3 touchdowns. He caught 2 interceptions. Make some noise for Jaden River Hale. Now, and when it comes to most improved for my football team, man, I love each and every one of these guys. Most improved for our team. Make some noise for Brandon Peoples. Brandon is a kid who is the definition of heart over height. He goes out every single day, smokes people up the sideline. He scored about 5 touchdowns this year. All right, and now for intramurals. Now for my intramural guys. One is not here, but this kid played quarterback. Couldn't throw the ball, barely to save his life. But as he practiced more and more, he ended up throwing a real clutch pass and catch to this guy right here. So he's going to accept the award in his behalf. Make some noise for Edgar. And then he gets with me. Last award for most improved for intramural. This kid started off on the intramural team and worked his way up to travel and became a starter. This kid right here is also a new student at our school. And every single day in football, he was showing up, stepping up in everybody's face, locking up, talking all this smack, just having all the good energy that you need in a good football player. Make some noise for Derek March. All right. Actually, give him shorts. We don't have any sizes for him. Give him shorts. All right. Okay. Everybody make some noise for our football team traveling intramural. Okay. All right, before you guys go, do you guys see anything odd up here? Do you see anybody that looks different from everybody else? Do y'all?
There's a girl in there. There's a girl in there. There's a girl in there. Sophie. There's a girl in there.
Sophia, come on up here. All right, real quick. Sophia. That's all I've been screaming all year. Sophia! Get over there! Every single day. She never quit. She played football. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Sophia played football, basketball, ran track. Sophia, go get you a hoodie, baby. Go get you a hoodie. All right. Yeah. Hey. All right. All right, girls basketball. Okay. Girls basketball. Are you covering up my camera? Yeah. You gotta kind of be over here. You gotta go over here, baby. All right. Okay. All right, guys, real quick. Okay. So, girls basketball. Me and Mr. McWhorter, man, we had a task on our hands, y'all. Raise your hand if you played basketball before this. Couple, okay. All right. These girls, when I tell you, we had to spend the first month, maybe 2 months, on just straight layups. Because a lot of us didn't understand how to dribble with our head up, how to make a layup, any of it. It was not the easiest, but every single day, these girls came to practice at 6:30 in the morning. I didn't hear any complaints, and they came and busted their butt every single day. First half of the season, we might have been losing by like 20, 30, like we were getting beat bad. But the start of the new year, I told all my parents, start of the new year, we're focused on winning. And we came this close in every single game to winning. All right? And I guarantee you guys, this team next year, we're taking the number 1 spot. Number 1 spot. All right? So, all right, this girl who won the MVP award. How can I describe this girl in a long story short? Basically, she scored about 98% of our points. She scored about 98% of our points. That doesn't necessarily mean that she was much better than everybody else, but she was one that wasn't scared to shoot. And she'll catch that ball and shoot every single time. And this sixth grade child caught the eye of every single coach that we played against. They were just like, she's got to be going to ninth grade. She got to be going to ninth. Nope, my baby's in the sixth grade. All right, and the majority of this team is sixth grade. All right, make some noise for Malia. Hey, Simone, can you take that picture? Okay. All right. So, Malia set a record for the school for most points in a game, which is 9 points. All right. So, hoping one of y'all can beat that next year. All right. So now, for the Sweating the Small Stuff Award, Sweating the Small Stuff. This girl, yes, Malia might have scored all the points, but this girl grabbed every single rebound. Every single rebound. Literally. I counted one game, she got 22 rebounds. And that is unheard of. So once my babies start making their shots, we're going to score a lot of points. But this child I'm going to name was always there to have her teammates back to catch that rebound and attempt another shot. Make some noise for Nala Page. All right. Okay. Now, for this last award for girls basketball, this girl came out of nowhere. Literally, out of nowhere. She was just literally on the team just to have fun. And one day she asked me when I talked to her, because we set goals. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Oh, somebody has a question? Oh, hey, Skylar is in the back. Okay. This Skylar was only on the team just to have fun, like just to be with her classmates, stay in shape. You know, she's already super fit, but she was like, hey, I think I'm gonna try basketball. And one day she was just like, Coach, like we just have conversations. I try to have one-on-one conversations with all my athletes so we can set personal goals. And one day she was like, Coach, like, you think you're gonna play me today? Because, I didn't really get to play in the last game. And I was just honest with her. I'm like, hey, well, you can only play if you try your best. Like, because it just seems like you're just out here. And she was just like, she kind of gave me this look like, try my best. I ain't even tried that yet. And so, literally when that game started, I didn't put her in until like the third quarter. And she came out there and got 3 steals in a row, 3 layups in a row, just getting stops left and right. And then when we interviewed her afterwards, she was like, well, I just decided to just give it a try. And I was just like, man, make some noise for Aisha A. Most improved. All right. Girls, I know all of you guys did not get awards, but I could go on all day about each one of these girls. Each one of them. They all came every day and busted their butt for me. Every single practice, every single game, and it meant the world to me. All right? Sophia, Kaya Ford, I yelled at them all day, every game. Because I have such high expectations for them, and it's going to pay off next year. Sophia, we had a one-on-one tournament. Sophia, and it was co-ed, just girls. She got 3rd place out of every single student in the basketball program. All right, Kaya Ford, literally, I have to like slow her down because she just goes 100 miles an hour, flies around. She ran her head into the wall one time, or something crazy happened because she was going so hard, didn't know how to stop. But just all these girls, our left came out and just was balling. Like, I didn't play our left that much. She got in, it's the same thing. But all these girls, y'all are so special. And I just want y'all to know that. And every single day during this summer, when we're doing our sports camp, and in July when you're by yourself, you need to touch a basketball. You need to touch a basketball. Because next year, and this is for everybody, next year for our sports program, we're going to have an 8th grade team, and then we're going to have a 6th and 7th grade team. So all those 8th graders are going to be playing together, and all the 6th and 7th graders are going to be playing together. So the team is going to be split next year. All right? But you have to understand that you have to put in the work. Basketball is the hardest sport to be good at because it requires so much skill. You have to be able to dribble, see the court, make decisions, think in your mind. It's just a lot going on at once. And then there's no break. It's just back and forth, back and forth. So make some noise one more time for my girls basketball team. Let's get a few pictures. Okay. All right. Boys basketball. Boys basketball. Get on up here.
But you just gotta move out the way with the camera.
Get on up here. Boys basketball.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Hey, my scholars in the back, if you guys cannot turn your sounds off, you will be told to sit up front with your family. All right. Scholars, give me 5. Hands up, all the way up, all the way up. Not here, here. I'll wait till we have 100% in the air. I see my boys in this group, my girls' hands up, waiting on you guys in the back. All the way up. You too, sir in the yellow. All the way up. Thank you. All right, hands down. So like I said, if you guys are not going to stay silent, you're going to come up front and sit with your family. Okay, boys basketball. Woo! Let me take a breath. Because when I say this was a rough season, this is a rough season. But the positive of it, every single one of these boys got better. It might not have reflected the scoreboard, but from looking at them now to where we were at the beginning of the year or even last year, man, I'm proud. We played much better competition this year, and we know what to expect for next year. All right? So for my boys basketball team, this guy who won the MVP, he showed up every single day, never played the game before, and did everything we asked. We told him, all right, make sure that you, on the left side, shoot with your left hand. On the right side, shoot with your right hand. When you're here, do this. When you're there, do that. He's always coming back to us, hey, coach, if I need to do this, what do I, he's always thinking the game through. And he did exactly what we told him all the time, and that led to him being the leading scorer in one game. He scored 12 points. Make some noise for Ryan Alcorn. All right. Okay. And this guy is brand new to basketball. Brand new. Never touched the ball. And now the goal for all my basketball players has been to touch the backboard. Just get up. Well, no, first it was touch the net. We still got one that doesn't touch the net. But touch the net. Then it was touch the backboard. This kid is almost touching the rim. And soon he's going to be slamming it down on people. All right? Oh, so now for the next award, for the Sweat in the Small Stuff award for the boys. This kid, man, how can I describe this kid, man? He told me out of his mouth he wanted to go to the military. And it makes sense because when it comes to our workouts, when it comes to just exercising, he always gives it his all. He's always busting his butt. I had to get out there and run with him too because nobody was keeping up. So I became his goal. I would get out because they can't beat me yet. They're not at the level where they're at my speed. But soon they will be. Soon they will be. But this kid every single day, man, never scared of anybody, always going out there busting his butt, trying to guard the best player, grabbing all the rebounds, make some noise for Roman King. All right. And last award for the boys. This kid, man, he was on my intramural team the whole year. Every single day. And it was crazy because this past basketball period that we did off season, and we started teaching him the game a little bit more and what to do with his hands and his arms. And we started realizing, man, this kid got some long arms. Like, this kid has some long arms, and this kid busts his butt every single day. Like, that's, if you guys haven't realized, that is the formula to success. Busting your butt in everything you do. That is the formula to success. And that has been the reoccurring theme in all of these athletes. All right? This kid did not play on the travel team one day, but he was on the team every single day, busting his tail, making shots. He had a sweet jump shot. All right? He plays some great defense. And next year, he will be on that travel team if he keeps working at this rate. Make some noise for Grover Traylor. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. For my intramural boys basketball, most improved. Man, look, this child, I'm going to call him a child right now because soon he's going to be a man. This child almost, I hold my hat on not letting people score on me. When we play one-on-one games, I'm like, well, if you score on me, you win. That's like kind of my thing. And this kid almost like, he scored on me obviously, but this kid like almost beat me. Like, and it just shows how much work he's been putting in. Like last year, he was kind of like a baby deer. You know, like a baby deer, kind of always falling, don't really have a lot of balance. Like when it came to football, basketball, PE, every single day he falls and hits the ground. But it's starting to come together now, and it's going to be real nasty next year. Make some noise for Alexander Carmona. Okay. All right, and then for the girls, I don't know if she's here. I didn't see her. But for the girls intramural team, if Ashley Paredes is here, come on up front, but I didn't think I seen her today.
Ashley's back there.
Ashley, if you're here, come on up front. I didn't see you. That's why I didn't call your name. Ashley, yeah, Ashley. Ashley is a woman of very few words. She doesn't say very much, but her game says a lot. Give her some hands. Her game says a lot. She came out every day for intramurals. She didn't make the travel team, but it didn't matter to her because she loves the game of basketball, and it showed. Because every single day, man, when she played, she was out there aggressive, and I was like, man, you're gonna be on that travel team next year. And also for intramural girls, Jayla, come on up front, and you're getting an award as well. Yes, Jayla. Jayla right here, smallest person in our program, but made one of the biggest shots in our playoff game. Made one of the biggest shots. Yeah. It was a free throw shot. It was intramural, so I changed the rules a little bit because the game was in overtime. So I was like, we're gonna have a shootout like they do in soccer. And so I was like, everybody's gonna get a chance to take one shot. It was a tie game. Jayla's turn. Jayla made the game-winning shot. Man, make some noise for Jayla Henderson. Is there a small? There's not a small. Just give her the pins.
I need one of those. Oh, no.
Yeah, give her the pins. Okay. All right, now back to my boys. Back to my guys. Okay. All right. So, lastly, man, I want to give another award. I didn't plan on giving this award out when I made the award list, but today, this kid did something that really stuck out to me. Like, literally, we were in class, and every single day he comes up to me and he's just like, man, coach, like, what can I do to be able to jump higher? Or what can I do to be able to get more range on my jump shot? Or what can I do to this? Or what can I do to that? All right? This kid, man, although shows up. All right, basketball. Let's take a quick picture and get out of here. And my spring sports, y'all come on up. Soccer and track. Come on in. Are you guys all crew over?
Let me just come up here. Wait, you were in there too, so you can't.
Oh, no. Come on over here real quick.
It's bad.
All right. All right. Let me get boys and girls soccer to come up to the front. Boys and girls soccer. Soccer and track. Track will go after soccer. Track will go after soccer. Track will go after soccer. Boys and girls soccer. All right. Okay, so I'm going to speak on behalf of Coach Porche today. I'm going to speak on behalf of Coach Porche today. Coach Porche did an amazing job with the kids this year. And we're hoping for that more and more years to come. All right? So, after speaking with Coach Porche, the MVP for boys soccer, he came out and he wasn't even a starter. He came out, he was a backup, and the starter ended up having to leave to go to a quinceañera kind of thing. And so this guy ended up taking his spot and ended up being the best goalie in our entire district. Make some noise for Juan. Without Juan, there were teams that we were playing against were scoring 11, 12, 13 goals on people. And Juan never gave up more than 2 goals. I think he might give up 2. Never more than 3 goals. All right? And the teams that we were playing, like I said, were scoring 10, 11, 12, 13 goals. And we were just kind of like, dang, like, they scoring 12 goals? And we ended up beating that team. Thanks to Juan and all you guys. But without Juan, we wouldn't have had all those stops at the goal because they were shooting at our goal. Chapel Hill shot 25 shots and only scored 3 on Juan. So those are some great numbers. All right. Now, for the sweating the small stuff, well, actually, I'll go for the girls MVP. Girls MVP. This girl is the youngest girl in our program. She's not even in college prep yet. She's in the 5th grade and was hands down the most experienced player on our team, and we're hoping for continued growth throughout our career here. Make some noise for 5th grade, class of 2029, Mackenzie. All right, and sweating the small stuff for the girls. Sweating the small stuff for the girls. This girl didn't have any soccer experience, didn't really know what she was doing, but every single day we told her, you got one job, you're a sweeper. You mirror the ball, If it comes your way, send it back. And she did a great job at that. Anna Garcia. All right, and for the boys, sweating the small stuff. I didn't know if I'd give this kid most improved or sweating the small stuff because, I mean, coming from last year to this year, I feel like his speed has increased. He grew a couple inches. He just looked super confident out there on the field, playing defense for us. We always knew nobody was going to outrun him or nobody was going to get past him. Make some noise for Martin Cardoso. All right. And for the girls, most improved for the girls. This girl, man, I believe she just came out just to have fun. Like, a lot of people have not played organized sports before, and they come and play because they know, hey, with Coach Simpson, I'm gonna have a good time. He's gonna push me. It's gonna be fun, but then it's not gonna be a pushover. And I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna cut some weight, build some muscle. And I think that's why she came out and played most of our sports. This girl had to play multiple positions: defense, goalie, anything that we needed for her. Water girl, uniform, anything that we needed, she was always available for us. Make some noise for Kamara. All right, and then this last award for the boys, most improved. This might sound kind of odd to you guys that I'm giving this award to him, most improved, because if you guys seen us last year and this year, you would think that, he stayed the same. But I noticed all the small things in his game this year. I wasn't at the last game, but every single game, I've noticed his leadership is improving. He's starting to push himself a little bit more. His game is better. He's showing up to practice. He's busting his tail more and more every single practice, every single game. Make some noise for Angel Sanchez. All right, so, and then for the girls, I think I gave out the girls. Yes. All right, let's get a quick picture. And then we'll go out. Track boys and girls are up next. Oh, Coach Steward, come on. Hey, Coach Steward, come on for this next one. All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. All right. I got head on back. Track, stay up. All right, this is the last thing. Okay. If you want an MVP award, come on up here. We're going to take a picture together. Oh, we'll do that. Come on up here if you want an MVP. All right. Okay. All right, ladies. Okay, so this last team, I still need more time for their awards to come in because I didn't want to order anything and then us not make a mistake. So I ordered it and it'll come in. When it comes in, you'll get your awards later, your physical awards. All right, but this group of girls, this group of girls and boys all got better this year from last year. We all did our times. We had set goals, and 98% of these kids broke their records from last year. Make some noise for that real quick. All right. I'm gonna start off. So for track, you get recognition if you qualify for state. That's the way it goes. It's an individual sport. So you get the recognition if you qualify for state. If I call your name, take a step forward. All right. Nyla Page. Riley Pikes. Harley Banks. And last but not least, London. These girls all qualify for state. These girls all qualify for state. Nyla Page, first time ever touching a shot put, got first place in North Texas and fourth place in the state of Texas. All right, Riley Pikes tripped when she ran her 100-meter dash. She tripped. Still got her balance and got fourth place in North Texas. Harley Banks. Man, I almost shed some tears this past weekend because just to see the emotion that she had because we set goals. Last year, London and Harley went first and second in the 400-meter dash, and that was our goal again this year. Harley ended up getting fifth place, and like just to see the emotion that she had afterwards just let me know that you will be a college athlete for track. You will. You will. And I'm speaking it into existence. I'm speaking it into existence because it's true. Division II 400-meter runners have to consistently run 1 minute. 1 minute in college. Division II 400-meter runners. Harley Banks ran a 105. All right? And in the sixth grade. All right, it got fifth place. So we're for sure going to kill that by the time you graduate. You're going to be well under that. Last but not least, London Cook. This girl right here reminds me a lot of like people that I went to college with and played football. A lot of the guys that use like I guess negative self-talk to motivate themselves, which is weird. She'll be like, man, I'm not trying to do this. Like, I'm trying to go home. I'm not trying to do this, man. But I know, because I know her so well, I know that what that means is she's just trying to tap in because she doesn't want to get too excited about what she's doing. She wants to stay even keeled. So I realized that about her. She went out there and got second place in the whole state and ran a 102. Yes, like, it was emotional. It was emotional because she was about to lose. She was about to get third. The girl that smoked her in the race before thought that she was gonna beat her again. And she started coming up on London and they both were just pushing it. And it was to the point where both of their bodies just gave up at the finish line. And she just happened to cross the line before because she wanted it more. So real quick, one more time, make some noise for my boys and girls track team. You get a hoodie. All three of them get hoodie and pins. Actually, give Riley a tee. Give Riley a tee. All right. Okay. And that concludes our 2021-2022 All Sports Banquet. Make some noise for every single athlete in this building. Okay. No, they gave it back. No, they need a hoodie. And then Riley get a tee. Okay. If you want an MVP award, come up front so we can take a group picture. And then let's get a picture with Trey. We're going to take a track picture. Track only. Hey, ladies, hurry up. Take a track picture. All right. And a smile. All right, good. And then last one, let's get one quick picture with all the MVPs right here in the front.
Put your right hand in shoes on. You know what?
No, they qualify. Okay. Hey, if you call a proper mistake, come up here. Okay. Hey, real quick, guys. One more thing before we get out of here. I forgot one more award. Man, look. This kid today became the #1 all-around athlete in this school. Make some noise for Ignacio Navarro. Ignacio displayed that no one here can compete with him at this moment, and he's #1.
Oh, at this moment.
All right, he did the most push-ups, he did the most sit-ups, he did the most squats, and he showed he has the most endurance. One more time, make some noise for Ignacio Navarro.
Baby. Oh, sorry.
¿Tienes los lentes?
Miss Melania, she was zoomed in. Probably can. I think he can.
Wait, Lacy. Wait for your mom.
Oh, I'm in a line.
Oh, well, okay. Your mom says she wants you to take Coach Matt to